everyone. Thanks for joining us again for another episode of Let's Have a Conversation. It is really chilly outside today here in Southeast Texas, but it's warm and cozy here at ARC Marketing in Beaumont. The perfect location because today we are talking about
getting the most bang for your marketing dollar.
And that's one hot topic today. ARC Marketing, it is an excellent organization. I want to read their mission statement. We are ARC Marketing and we are passionate about small businesses and helping them succeed with marketing solutions tailored to a specific need and budget. So you got to ring them up sometimes. Small businesses, we talked about this, our very first installment of Let's Have a Conversation, how important it is to put a small space aside for marketing. I know when you're first getting started, there's so many expenses with product, design, and ideas, but Bonnie, don't forget the marketing part.
Exactly. If you have that business, you got to be found, and people have to know what you have and where you are and how to get in touch with you.
And there are a lot of different marketing tools out there.
Yes.
For every budget.
The need for the virtual marketplaces has risen quite a bit and has become very successful for people. You can definitely make your presence known in the virtual world.
And there's really no way around it. This is the digital age. Everyone's on their gadgets, everyone's on their phone, just right there, very convenient. We want to get small businesses up to date as well on marketing, and we have a very special guest today.
We do. Her name is Ginger Martin, and she is with One Stop Apparel. She took that company from just the startup to a $3.7 million a year company.
Did you say million?
Yes. Yes, and which her goal was 3.5.
She's definitely exceeded her goal.
She has, and so now she has reset her goal to 5, and I'm sure when she reaches that, she'll reset it to the next level. She has realized that she needs to increase her virtual footprint, and so we are going to Zoom her in now, and we'll have a little discussion with Ginger Martin. This portion of our program is sponsored by Tangle's Color Studio. At Tangle's Color Studio, specialized services include haircuts by a licensed barber, color, balayage, and color correction provided by a color specialist, hair rehabilitation, Brazilian blowouts, and hand-tied extension specialists. Call today for your free consultation. Ginger, thank you so much for coming on and Zooming in with us to help us learn a little bit more about you and your company and how you've done so well right from the start. Now, you started from scratch, right?
I did start from scratch, absolutely.
In 2003.
2003.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
So I just worked in this industry years ago in St. Louis, and then when I had moved to Springfield, and the company that I was working for, they just decided to move all of their direct sales to a corporate office in Minnesota. And I just love the industry so much. I just talked to my husband and I said, I started with no clients with them. And if I can do that for them, I know that I can do that for us.
Tell us a little bit more about what you do.
We are a promotional and apparel company. And basically, we do corporate branding of logos on all types of apparel and promotional items. So like your coffee mugs that you have, your pens, apparel, embroidered shirts, embroidered jackets.
You go way back with Bonnie. You have quite a history there. So what made you get back in touch with her after all these years?
Well, it was kind of funny. I feel like this is kind of a blessing in disguise. After all these years, we use a digitizer at our company, and I remembered that Bonnie had done it, and I think we had spoke a couple of years ago, and I couldn't remember why nothing went from that. I think you were in real estate, and so I just decided for some reason, I was like, I'm going to reach out to Bonnie and just see if she can digitize this logo. It's complicated, and I remember how awesome she was and how detailed she was. And so that was really, I just reached out to her about getting a digitized quote for one of our new logos that we had gotten from a new customer that was a little more detailed than some of our other logos that we do. And then that's when I found out that she had this production company.
And now, how did you do through COVID? How has that affected your business?
COVID was tough. COVID probably scared me being a small business. While other people were doing their staycays and, I'm reading all this stuff on Facebook about what everybody's doing and the fun that they're having. I was here busting my bucket, looking for new sales, putting together marketing plans, figuring out, doing every bid I could find, on masks or hand sanitizers or whatever it was, just fighting for every order that I got. Every single person in this industry has access to all the same products that I do. So my products don't make me unique whatsoever. So I have to find a way to be unique in the way I present those products. And I have to find a way to be unique in the way that I serve our customers to keep them.
You definitely have the recipe for success. What advice would you offer other people who are wanting to step out there and do it their way, but they're a little bit afraid to do it?
You have to be willing to put the work in. And if you're not willing to put the work in, you won't survive.
Do you plan, and maybe COVID had a part to do with this or not, maybe it was already in your plans, to increase your virtual presence as part of your marketing plan?
Yes, absolutely. That is definitely something that I'm probably behind in. And again, it's kind of went back to that when you're a small business, you wear many hats. And so it's something that I really want to have my presence on social media. I know that there's other customers out there that I can serve, and I know that there's customers out there that would so appreciate what we would be willing to do for them. And I just need to let them know about us. So
right. There's absolutely no getting around it when we're talking about your digital footprint. And you were talking about you don't want to do the same old thing that people did even just 5 years ago, send an email, hey, look, I'm here, I have these wonderful products. And since everyone now is, because of COVID, we are doing a lot of virtual stuff, hey, do a video message, presentation is everything.
When I start doing more marketing videos, I love the way you said that, making my digital imprint. I definitely want to work to improve that, because you're right. I want to make that impactful impression.
Well, we're really, really glad that you agreed to come on, even if it's outside your comfort zone. Thank you, because we are impressed with the way your business has grown over the years. I am so thankful that you called me. I do wish I could have digitized the logo for you.
Well, I do too, Bonnie.
but
that's okay.
I think we can help each other in a lot of other ways.
We really thank you so much for sharing your story. So many benefit from it.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. And I will be looking forward to hopefully talking to both of you again. Bonnie, we will get together and have an offline conversation for sure.
That sounds good. That sounds good to me. Wasn't that an amazing story? I mean,
incredible. I'm inspired. I think I'm going to leave here today and set a goal at about 1.5 million. Can I do that? Right. You never know.
Sure. Yes. I know. She just really impresses me so much, and I'm so grateful. Thank you, Ginger, for doing this, for coming on, and we really appreciate you taking the time, and we are looking forward to seeing you reach your next level.
There's so much that we can learn from each other.
Yes.
This has been a very challenging year, but we've gotten over some of these challenges, and some people have had setbacks. And if you're one of those people that's had a setback, just get right up and keep on going, keep on pushing through, because we have a support network here.
We do.
And I think that let's have a conversation is definitely a window of opportunity for you to join us in this conversation. And the guests that we've been having on have come with some knowledge and some great advice on how to be successful.
Yes, and it is, we don't want to downplay the seriousness of the situation. We know it's affecting a lot of families, and it breaks our heart. We have our own families that have been affected, and so we do understand that. But we also understand that we do have to survive. We have to survive.
We do.
And so there's ways to do that. And so when you get knocked down, like a lot of us have, find that support group, find those mentors, find those people that are going to help you get back on solid footing.
Oh wow, this was a great conversation. If you want to know more about Erika Harris Consulting, go to erikaharrisconsulting.com.
And BMAX Inc. Productions is bmaxinc.com.
We would like to thank our sponsors, Tangles Color Studio, In Stitches, offering embroidery services, keeping you in stitches, Gulf Coast Industrial Group, and Grinnell Computers and Security. Thank you for your support.
And remember to give ARC Marketing a call.